My name is Ashley Green, and I'm a mind reader and hypnotist. Over the past few years, I've been using my own intuitive abilities to not just read people's minds, but also to predict future events. I've managed to predict politics, the World Cup, lottery draws, the Grand National, and I even managed to predict that the Notre Dame would catch fire. My shows have taken me all around the world, to America, to France, to Israel, and even the heart of India. But what you're about to see is just for you. For some reason I was getting that thought, so try and focus away from that, because good. What? Is it? Good evening, my name is Ashley Green, the Mind Reader, and over the next half an hour you're going to be seeing exactly what it is that I do. You're going to be seeing mind reading, prediction, and even feats of hypnosis. See, a few weeks ago I put some posts on social media advertising that I would need people to take part in this online show. And two people got in contact that were magicians, both young magicians, one currently living in Scotland and the other in Bulgaria. Now I know that magicians are the most skeptical people of all, because magicians know all these secrets, all these magic tricks. They don't believe in anything supernatural, anything remotely psychic. They assume it's all just tricks. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to show them a card trick with their own pack of cards. Something that in fact uses no sleight of hand, no misdirection, and a card trick that uses no tricks, just the mind. So Ferdinand, obviously you're a magician. Do you have a pack of cards in your room anywhere? Anywhere around? If you do, just go grab them. Yep. Now, what I need you to do is, I'll show you with mine. You're going to, when you pull them out of the box, you're going to pull them out. You're not going to shuffle them, but you're going to hold them so they're face down in your hand. So don't look at the cards when you pull them out. We're going to ignore the one on the front, but you're going to hold them face down in your hand. So basically you've got the backs of the cards facing you.
Yep.
I want you to take the card on the top and hold it against your chest like this, but please do not look at it. Hold it like this against your chest. Do not look at it. Place the rest of the cards down. You've got no idea what card you're holding. You've got no idea the order of your cards, do you? You've literally just picked them up. Ferdinand, I want you to think of any playing card and visualize that to the best of your ability, every single specific detail about that card.
Yep.
And I want you to say that playing card out loud now.
8 of spades.
Just to confirm, 8 or ace?
8.
The number 8 of spades. Turn the playing card around, show the camera, then show yourself. Name it out loud.
3 of diamonds.
Turn it around, have a look.
Oh wow. That's so good. Congrats, really good mind reader.
That is incredible.
So Dom, being a mind reader, I can always win at simple childhood games like noughts and crosses. I asked you before filming this with you to get a pen and paper, if you could grab that out, and what I want you to do on the piece of paper is take your pen and draw a noughts and crosses grid. Okay? Whilst you do that, I'm also going to write a prediction on my piece of paper. Cool. I take it you should have your grid by now?
I have.
Now, I'm going to hold this in my hand, and I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to hold on to it during this, okay? And this is a little prediction which we'll come back to later. So Dom, who would you like to go first in this game of noughts and crosses?
You can go first, Ashley.
Sorry, thank you. So I'm going to be crosses, and I'm going to say I want to go in the top left-hand corner. Okay? So put a cross in the top left-hand corner, then show me the grid. Let's have a look. Awesome. Which means you'd then be circles, so if you could take your go now.
I'm going in the middle.
Okay. I think, yeah, so the top right should be free. I'm going to go in the top right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's have a quick look at that. Okay, you can go. You can go wherever you want.
I'm actually going to stop you by going right in the...
Ah, you sin it. Okay, I tried my luck with that one. Right, now I know you've got obviously the top middle and the bottom middle, which means that I'm going to go bottom middle to block you. Okay?
Yeah.
And that should obviously prevent you winning.
Yes.
Okay, where do you want to go?
I'm going to go underneath your X on the right-hand side, on my right-hand side.
Okay. Okay, yep. Go for it.
Done.
And that, I believe, if you could hold that up a little bit in the camera so I can see it. Okay, so there's two noughts next to each other. So I'm going to put mine in the middle left, and that'll prevent you getting a 3 in the row. A cross in the middle left. And then it'll be your go, Dom.
I've gone underneath where you've got the 3X, 2X's, so...
Okay. Sneaky. Alright, put my cross in the last box, and I think you'll find that means I win.
How? Shouldn't it be 3 in a row?
Oh, sorry. What's your definition of winning, Don?
It's a draw. It's 3 X's in a row.
No. My definition of winning is not getting one over on someone else. I think that's a very basic way of looking at things like these. My definition of winning is where both of our minds work together to achieve the impossible. I think that's a much nicer way of looking at it, okay? But here's the thing. You could have gone wherever you want.
I could have done.
Just for the camera, because I know people are sceptical about this, did we set anything up ahead of time?
Of course not. No, I thought you wanted to win, so I was doing my best so you didn't win. So no, we have not.
So you genuinely tried, and you could have gone wherever you wanted to. So this is a completely random pattern. So there's no way I could have known what would happen. Okay?
No, not in a million years.
But I did predict that we would draw.
Let's have a look. What?
But that's not just a thing, John. Because that's only a little thing. That's only a little thing. Hold your grid up to the camera so everyone can see it. Hold it in close. Hold it in close. Up a little bit more. So you've got a cross, circle, cross on the top. Underneath you've got circle, circle, cross, and underneath that cross, cross, circle. You can place that back down. There's no way that I could have predicted that ahead of time, but in full view of yourself and everyone watching, I did have an envelope just up here.
No!
And if I take this out,
What?
there is one thing in here, and I believe, Don, that should perfectly be your order. Show that up to the camera and show everyone at home.
That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. That is clever. I have not got a clue how you done that.
Hold it up a little bit more so people can see it.
I want to know how you done that. I have not got a clue how you done that. There's no way. That's good. That is a good one.
Thank you. We'll come back to Don and the childhood games later, but first I'd like to talk about something that fascinates me, and it's how certain objects can be used to get inside people's heads, specifically tarot cards. All they are is different pieces of paper with individual different meanings, yet they tell us so much about ourselves. What you're about to see is how I use these certain objects to get inside here. I want to try and connect with you using these, the tarot cards.
Yep.
I'm not going to pick a tarot card for you, but I believe I already know which card from here symbolises you. I see you as the High Priestess, someone who has healing hands, okay? More in a metaphorical sense, someone who likes to care for other people, so whenever other people are feeling sad, they come to you, and you're always there to look after them, no matter what they're going through in life, right?
Yep, that would be fair.
The orb above the High Priestess's head, I actually see that, in this instance, as an overthinker. Someone who's split constantly between two decisions, a form of mental anxiety, but only slightly. The moon at the bottom symbolises an evening person, and I believe that you were born on a Tuesday, but you don't actually know that.
You say that, Ash. You might, yeah, you're correct there. I was.
Okay. The other card that symbolises you is one that is on the front of this tarot pack. The Devil. Now the Devil, in this instance, tells me creativity, tells me you're not afraid of doing things which others see as completely radical, completely different. You're not afraid of getting what you want, and you're not afraid of forging your own path to get to your desired goal, to get to your hopes and dreams. I see that a lot of courage, a lot of strength, and a lot of getting over hurdles. I'm also getting a couple of different things coming through, and I might be wrong with this, but based on the fact that the High Priestess shows that someone's caring, I believe that in the past there's been about 2 or 3 people that have taken advantage of that kind and caring side from you, right?
Yeah.
I'm also getting a motherly figure coming to mind, so if you can think of your mother, that would be great. And if you could imagine everything about her, again, that kind and caring side, in fact you look at her more so than yourself, but a very creative individual. I'm also getting the name David coming to mind, so who is David?
That would be my dad.
So that's your dad? So the connection there with your mother. If you can just focus for me now, every single thing about your mother, and focus on one specific thing that I do not know about your mother. Obviously, I've never met your family. But if you can just focus upon a specific detail. Cool. So I'm thinking specifically some sort of a music fan, but specifically a type of music, yes?
Yep.
Would this be the Beatles?
Yeah.
So is she a Paul McCartney fan? Yes?
That is true. Yeah.
Matthew? You're not a Taurus as well, are you?
I am indeed, yeah.
So you were born on a Tuesday and you're a Taurus. What's your mum's name, by the way?
Jane. Yeah.
So Unite, if you could think of someone that you want me to connect with.
Yes, okay. I have one.
Okay. Now this could be a friend, a family member or someone you don't know that well. If you could focus on who they are.
Okay. Yes.
Cool. So what I'm getting through is this. I'm getting a very mixture of different things. I'm not asking you at this point, but my intuition is telling me, and there's a difference between guessing and telling you something, okay? But I'm telling you with 100% accuracy here that this is a male. You thought of a male, yes?
Yes.
Think of who they are to you. So this would be some sort of male figure in your life. But you're actually imagining them. Rather than actually thinking of the person, you're imagining some sort of funny memory around them, yes?
Yes.
But to me, I don't find this funny, but to you, somehow it's funny.
Yes.
Yes or no? Are you thinking of this specific person? Is some sort of thing to do with the morning?
Yes.
I don't know why you find this funny, but you thought of anyone on the spot and you're imagining them doing laundry.
Yes.
Who did you think of? What relation are they to you?
My father.
What's his name?
My dad. Shlomi. Shlomi El-Gossi. Shlomi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is no way. There's no way. I literally just thought about, oh my god. You're not even here. So Ashley asked me to pick anyone, and I thought about my father because he's right here in front of me, and it was like he was inside my mind because I didn't told him any, like, it was on the moment. Think of something funny that they did or do, and I was like, okay, I have one, and then he guessed it. He knew it. He didn't guess it. He told me. It was, oh my god. There is no way you could know that information.
So Brandon, before I start this, can I ask, have you ever been hypnotized before?
No.
Awesome. Then let's try this. Before I set up this video call to you to try some sort of hypnotic experiment, if you'd like to call it that, I asked you to get a glass ready. Have you got that? Good.
Yeah.
Then I'd like you to hold your left hand flat and place the glass on top.
Cool.
Now all I'd like you to do is make sure that you keep that glass in your hand in frame of the camera so everyone at home can see you. Now all I'd like you to do with your right hand is place it over the glass, not touching it but just slightly over the glass, and I'd like you to just pick up that glass now. Now tell us, how heavy is that on a scale of 1 to 10?
About a 3?
So light.
Yeah.
Nice. What I'd like you to do now is place your left hand out with a glass on top, with your right hand on top as you are, and I want you to look down at that glass, and I want you to imagine it starts to become heavier. And you really visualize that. Every single thing I'm about to say over the next few moments, you visualize to the best of your ability. Imagine that becomes so heavy now, it starts to become a struggle to lift. Try and lift that glass now and notice how heavy it feels as you lift it. It should become heavier. You'll be able to lift it slightly, but it becomes quite heavy. How heavy was that on a scale of 1 to 10 now?
That was about a 7.
Interesting. And now I want you to continue as you are, staying just there. I want you to look down at the glass, and this time I want you to imagine that it's completely welded, completely stuck, completely locked to your hand. In fact, it will be so heavy this time that you won't be able to lift it. Your left hand will be able to support the glass there, but that glass will be completely stuck, completely locked in place. And when I ask you to lift this glass now, you won't be able to lift it. Try and lift the glass now and find that you can't. Try and use every fibre and muscle in your body to lift that glass and find that you can't lift it. And now you can. How did that feel?
That was weird. Don't quite know why I couldn't lift it, but that was really weird.
Cool. What are you not thinking about right now? You know that feeling when you wake in the morning after having a dream, and the more you try and think about the dream, the further it just drifts through your mind. The more you try and think about the dream, the further it just drifts from your mind. It's almost like a cloud bursting, a bubble bursting. It's almost like you're feeling that now, that kind of memory loss just going past. Try and say your name and find you can't. Try and say your name and find you can't. Try and move your lips, look at me and say your name and find you can't. What's my name?
Ashley.
You can say my name. My name's Ashley. My name's Ashley. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Don't do this to make me look good, but what's your name? Look at me. Look at me. You can speak, yes?
Yeah.
Can you
That's
say
not
the
a problem.
alphabet going from A to Z?
A, B, C, D, E, F.
Cool, you can
G.
stop just there. This time when I do it, you might notice it starts to become slightly more difficult. When I shut my fingers, I want you to just try and swallow. You'll notice how difficult that is, and then you'll continue with your journey along the alphabet until it completely just stops. Start saying the alphabet now by looking at me.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, I, J, K, L,
Carry on.
M, O, P,
Carry on.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W.
Carry on. From the beginning, A, B, C.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O,
You can
P.
stop there. How did that feel?
Bloody painful.
Did you feel a tightness?
Yes. Fucking uncomfortable.
What's my name again?
Ashley.
And your name is just... Don't mess around here. What's your name? But the moment you look straight back into my eyes and just allow everything to go completely back to normal, you can speak how you always could. Nothing will be as heavy as sometimes you
Brandon.
imagine, and your name is completely back. Say it. Try and say your name.
Brandon.
Say it.
Brandon.
Brandon. A, B, C, D, F, G?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L,
And your name
M,
is?
P. Brandon.
Well, thank you very much for taking part.
That was strange. I'd never experienced something like that before. I don't know how that's possible. That was weird. That was really tight. But there's nobody here to do that. That was weird.
So I've shown you how I can win at a simple childhood game of noughts and crosses, but I thought I'd take this further, Don. We're going to play a game of I Spy now, but we're not going to be limited to the things that exist in your house. I want you to imagine the world completely. You're going to think of absolutely anything in the world, focus on that specific item, and we're going to play a simple game of I Spy. You know how the game goes. For example, if you think of sunflower, you say, I spy with my little eye something beginning with S, and I have to try and guess what it is you're thinking of. Okay?
Yes.
So, whenever you're ready, think of something, and then say, I spy with my little eye, and then whatever the first letter in the thing is.
I spy with my little eye. Something beginning with C.
Okay. 3 questions, and I believe I can get what this thing is. Yes or no, can you hold it in your hand?
No.
Okay.
Go on.
Yes or no, can you eat it?
No.
Okay. Yes or no, does the Queen own one?
Yes. And it's not a corgi.
Alright, well thanks for helping me out, Don. I appreciate the help, but that's okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. There's one thing on here. Now, I can either turn this around and show you in the camera and everyone watching, and then you confirm whether it's right or not, or you can say what the thing is that you thought of, and then I turn it around. It's up to you. What do you want me to do?
That I want to choose. It's a car. Whoa! Very good.
Okay, but let's try it again.
You're
I'm
not
going to
gonna
play my version of I Spy.
Okay.
This time, I'm going to get you to think of something else, and what you're going to do is, for example, if you think of banknote this time, or let's say if you think of light bulb, instead of saying I spy with my little eye something beginning with L, I just want you to think of the letter this time. So you go, I spy with my little eye something beginning of,
Yeah.
and you just think it. When I ask the 3 questions, I do not want you to reply. I just want you to think the answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Don, think of something and say, I spy with my little eye something beginning with, but do not say the letter this time.
I spy with my little eye something begin with done.
Love it. Okay. Don't say the answer, but just focus. Is this something you can hold in your hand?
No.
Remember, just focus. Don't say the answer this time, but I appreciate the help. You're not going to say yes or no, you're just going to think yes or no.
Okay.
That's alright. So, on the next 2 questions, do not say yes or no. I do appreciate the help, and it helps me out a bit, but don't say yes or no. Next question, remember, do not answer, just think. I'm going to ask if you can eat this item. Do not answer yes or no, just think yes or no. Say nothing. Don, yes or no, can you eat this item? Don't say it, just think. Cool, you thought of no. Lovely. Next question. Remember, don't answer, just think. Does the Queen own one? Just think whether it's yes or no, do not say it. Does the Queen own one? Awesome, you also thought of no.
How'd you do that? Stick my head in. How?
Ooh. I'm going to go for one more question because I'm struggling on this. The question is going to be, do you own one? Just think whether that's yes or no. Do you own one? Okay, that's also a no. Thank you. And I believe it should be... Wow, you've gone bizarre with this. Nope, that's wrong.
You won't get this one.
What am I going to do? Am I going to turn it round first and show you, or are you going to say it and then I turn it round? It's up to you.
No, I want to see it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to see
If
it.
I turn it round, then you have to go absolutely mental to let us know whether this is correct or not.
I will go mental. You won't get it.
Spaceship.
I'm not a spaceship. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. How did you get that? I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna give you that.